It is Friday, August 18th. I have no idea what day it is, apparently. Starting a long weekend. And on that note, let's start the live feed. Thanks for tuning in, as you tend to do, here in, here out. Don't got a lot of news, but we got some news. We're gonna start with video game news, because that's the best news. So after a little bit of fan backlash, it appears that Chun-Li is going to be getting a redesign, as you can see in the picture above. The shot on the left was her debut for the upcoming Marvel Capcom game. Hope I have that right. It's not Street Fighter. But yeah, fans didn't like it. Just something about the style. It wasn't classic Chun-Li. So obviously we got a much more flushed out face, fuller. It looks like Chun-Li. It looks the way that we've always known her. So maybe they'll do the same to Dante, because he still has a messed up look. We'll see. Other video game news. I report about this for my own personal reasons. Crackdown 3 has been delayed. I'll let you know why I care, because I'm not an Xbox guy, we know that. The game is supposed to come out this fall, October 7th, I believe. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. It was going to coincide with the launch of the new Xbox One Scorpion, or whatever the hell it's called. So, most likely that's why. Stop falling. That's why. The reason I care so much, I'm dropping that down, is because Sumo Digital is working on it, and they're the studio who is supposedly supposed to be working on Dead Island 2. So, this has some ramifications for that game, because we need this to come out and, be done and flushed, so we can start working on that game that may or may not ever happen. Finally, in other video game news, LA Noire, game you probably haven't thought about in a while, Rockstar's big crime drama style game, is supposedly going to be getting a VR facelift. Now, the concept of this is pretty cool, because the whole idea was when you're interviewing people, there's supposed to be subtle nuances in the faces and kind of help you determine if they're hiding something, if they're lying. Now throw that in a VR world where you got that full-on immersion, it might just have that, you'll be able to study them, and I don't know. We're in the early stages of this rumor. Obviously, they're working on Bully 2, maybe Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe, probably not because of GTA 5 Online, Red Dead Redemption 2. We know they are, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. Transitioning from video game. Well, sort of video game. Well, transitioning from VR. Let's just go with that. It was revealed that it is going to be getting a VR experience where you get to play from the eyes of Georgie, the little boy chasing that sailboat. And if you haven't watched the trailer, look it up. Go on YouTube. It VR experience. After you finish this video, definitely check it out. It looks pretty creepy. I haven't been able to figure out if it's something I can find on YouTube yet. I'm trying, because I want to play this. It looks just messed up, but together we'll all find out if we all will, float down here. I don't care. It was funny. Other movie news: CinemaSins. Don't like to talk about other YouTube channels if I don't need to. You do you, I do me. But CinemaSins is coming under some flack because of their most recent one of Kong Skull Island. Apparently, the director is not too thrilled, and it's not that he's upset that they're satiring him. He doesn't think that what they do is satire. He thinks what they do is just nitpicking, and he had a few examples of it. He went over the CinemaSins they did of Looper. I find them pretty entertaining. I don't take them for much, just because it is what they are. More or less, I watch CinemaSins so I can watch a 2-hour movie, however long, in the course of 10 minutes, regardless of whatever crap they say. I always find that whenever they're saying right at the beginning, this, credits were 30 seconds, who gives a shit? It's that is nitpicking. They do that every time, so. But it's what it is. And somewhere in all of this, something I was supposed to report on last week. I'm surprised I didn't. I should have reported on, I think, the week before that even. It is kind of a shock I keep forgetting. There was talk that Ben Affleck would not be reprising his role as Batman, but seen on Movie Pilot, there was a article talking. He apparently has signed on for the DCEU, as it says there, his trilogy, which is good because he did a pretty good job in Batman Superman. That corner is just going to keep falling. So be it. There it goes. But he's going to be in the next series, the next trilogy. But more importantly, if you see right, I'm going to find my hand, right, somewhere right there. There is a plan for a Batman Beyond, future film, whatever it is. Batman Beyond. I love Batman Beyond. That is my jam. I'm donning a Batman shirt here, one of my favorites, even though it's not a Batman Beyond shirt. But I'm happy that like Batman Beyond is, getting to come back into the light. It's good. It's awesome. So definitely intrigued to see. We still have Justice League coming out later this year. I know I talked a week or two ago about how they're doing some reshoots for Cyborg, but it's what it is. And to deviate a little bit from the news here, just to, add a little extra flair and, throw a shout out to a local Minnesota event upcoming. The first ever Minnesota Fan Fest is this weekend, tomorrow. It is Friday today. That starts tomorrow. There's some dates for it right over here. Right there. Right there. This is the first of its kind, going to be held at the St. Paul River Center. And at first, when they showed it off, I was kind of questioning, like, it's going to be entertaining. I got my ticket when they were on a cheap flash sale. I'm just throwing up some stuff to talk. I need one more. They have a few guests coming. We have over here, from Boondock Saints fame, he was in one of the Saw movies. He was in Powder. Yeah, Spoon. Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was Powder. That's a fun fact. I should have got that picture. I feel bad now that I didn't. But either way, Sean Patrick Flannery is going to be there doing photo ops and signing. We have, of course, the Green Ranger himself. And nothing against the dude. Can't think of anything else he's been in. But who cares? It's Tommy. It's Jason David Frank. We got the White Ranger, the Green Ranger. So that's pretty awesome. We have Garrett Wing down here. He's going to be also doing photos and signings. Garrett Wing, known for Star Trek, as you can see, he's got his little uniform. So I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, so I don't know. I think he was in The Next Generation. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know what else he has been in, but hey, Star Trek fans. And we have over here, kind of sitting on my elbow shoulder region, we have Eddie, I have to pronounce his name, McClintock? Sure, why not? From Warehouse 13, so fans of the sci-fi show Warehouse 13, definitely go see him. Check out their website for the times. I think they have times and pricing and all that fun stuff. And one last thing to give a, a shout out to a local artist who might watch this. We have Dave Wheeler, a local Minnesota comic book artist, is also going to be there doing drawings, I assume. We'll find out. He likes to doodle. I know you doodle, Dave. I know you doodle. And he's just going to be there doing what he does. So if you're in the area, I will definitely be there Saturday in costume. Still trying to figure out exactly what to wear, but you won't see what I'm pointing at out of frame, but it has a lot to do with that. So stay tuned, because as I've done with C2E2 and a few others, I'm definitely going to try to take a lot of photos and do a little post-show. Since this is their first show, I definitely wanted to give them a shout-out. And stay tuned for the follow-up show, the Minnesota Fan Fest follow-up. Maybe we'll call it that. But I appreciate, we're going to end it here. So, with that, I appreciate you all watching, taking the time out of your day to listen to me rant about some news. I am, of course, Dan, at least on paper. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!